First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel, scattered abroad, the four corners of the earth, the confusion of faces, who are Israelites through father's lineage or seed. As you can see, the brothers, the Chaim and GMS, Menavaler, we did the Passover March 1st, so yesterday. And it wasn't no party or celebration. There's laughs, but for the most part, it's a very serious day. It's a very, a remembrance day, a memorial day, if you will. And it's also extremely spiritual with Yahushua. Alright, but that's not what I'm getting into this video. Getting into this, which happened on the Passover. Which today, apparently, the United States already commented on this. Saying that they broke a treaty with nuclear weapons or something. But it says Putin boasts of new Russian nuclear weapons. An underwater drone armed with a nuclear warhead powerful enough to sweep away coastal facilities and aircraft carriers. A hypersonic vehicle impossible to intercept as it flies in a cloud of plasma like a meteorite. President Vladimir Putin said Thursday that Russia has 3 new strategic weapons and many more, declaring, "No one has listened to us. You listen to us now." Putin unveiled the stunning catalog of doomsday machines in his annual State of the Nation speech, saying that Russia had to build them to counter the potential threat posed by the United States missile defense system. Which we know, if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is controlling those missiles, ain't no fucking missile defense system gonna do shit, man. Alright, those missiles gonna fly right past whatever bullshit they're talking about, which probably isn't even a thing, and it's gonna hit America and destroy it, lay it desolate. And in a touch of dark humor, he invited Russians to join a defense ministry contest to name some of the weapons. It wasn't immediately possible to assess whether the weapons could do what Putin said or how ready they are for deployment, but they would represent a major technological breakthrough that could dramatically bolster Russia's military capability, boost its global position, and trigger a new arms race. We're already in the Cold War. The Cold War technically never really ended, if you want to be more specific. The White House said Putin confirmed what the U.S. has already known, that Russia has been developing destabilizing weapon systems for over a decade in direct violations of its treaty obligations. So, so they're getting rogue threats. They're getting a lot of threats, which is expected. This is prophecy. But there's also many wars, I would say, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat in the Middle East. As they call it, so-called Middle East. Which there usually is, but not like this. All the nations. You see the fighter jet that got blown down, or airstrikes. So, Alright. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars, which we have, and like many breakout strikes and stuff, and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So there's still more to come. But this is definitely the year of prophecy. For nation shall rise against nation, which is race wars, and kingdom against kingdom, which is World War III, and there shall be famines. It says famines, because there's going to be famines all over, but primarily in America, Babylon. A famine of food, water, but most importantly, the one that's coming up here is the famine of the word. And pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Alright, now I'm going to skip down to 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So be faithful unto death, and Yahushua will give you a crown of life, as he said in Revelations. All right. So I just want to make a quick lesson. You know, we there's a lot of precepts about rumors of wars, and you know about the fervent heat, which I mean I can look up. I guess should be in. Yep, this is a good one. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. This is 2 Peter 3:10. Slakia. I have these highlighted, but this is Zechariah chapter 14 verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So what does this ultimately tie in? And it shall come to, it's like Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring a third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. So why is he? I mean, he's saying it's my people. I mean, we're not gonna get into this but this is just a quick one. Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. That's why we're catching hell right now. Especially that once you come into this truth, you catch more hell than before. You know, because you're being tried, you're being chastised, which is, you know, I'll get that. I'll get one last thing. And then I'm going to close it up. Just for any of you brothers that you know, are kind of losing gas, I should say. This is Hebrews 12:5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? So really, you know, if a parent, you know, a lot of us brothers didn't have fathers or even mothers. You know, I can speak on both behalves of that. But your guardian or whoever, you know, growing up, or some of you brothers even, they still chastise you, you know. But it's because they care about you, because they don't want you, you know, making mistakes. But of course, we don't worry about that right now, because our real Father's in heaven, Yahweh, and then His Son Yahushua. They chastise us to make sure that we don't go off. I mean, we go off. Everybody goes off, but I mean. And they chastise us to make sure, you know, because it makes us stronger. You know, like that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down, and the feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it be healed. Alright. I mean, hopefully you brothers get the point. You know, you're edified. Gave out a good amount of precepts. I want to say, call Halal Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakak, Wadash, Barakatah. To all you brothers out there, you know, once again, double honors to the apostles, now that's a great millstone. Rule well, peace and blessings. Salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. You know, the end is definitely coming. Alright. I mean, oh yeah, I got one more precept. One more. This is Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Which, woe means destruction. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So the elect know this, that the day of the Lord is darkness. But a lot of these wacky tacky Christians and heathens and people that go off and don't even know the scriptures or aren't being dealt with, they want the day of the Lord like something good's going to come out of it for them, but they're just going to get destroyed. You know? That's why it says, to what end is it for you? Because for some of these heathens, you know, it's the beginning of judgment. A long punishment, man. You know? So, your brothers in the truth, man, you got to keep pushing, alright? Because we desire that day of the Lord, but there is an end for us, if you endure till the end. So with that said, Shalom.